This is Kardec Radio bringing you the book The Medium's Harvest, written by spirit author Emmanuel and psychographed by Chico Javier. This partial audio recording will cover Chapter 32, titled Unforgettable Medium. Enjoy. Chapter 32, Unforgettable Medium. Public Meeting, held on June 6, 1960. Question 231. Studying mediumship and ambience, let us remember one of the unforgettable mediums of apostolic days, Paul of Tarsus. Around him everything was against the light of the gospel. The shadow of fanaticism and cruelty had not only settled in the Sanhedrin, where the court of mentors and friends were situated, but also in him, transforming him into a dangerous instrument of persecution and death. He injured, humiliated, and insulted all those who did not think, through the same principles that guided his action. But his mediumship unfolds unexpectedly. He sees Jesus coming back and hears his voice. Terrified, he recognizes the deceptions with which he had lived. However, he does not waste time in useless lamentations. He does not succumb to desperation. He does not engage in the exuberance of self-condemnation. He does not escape the struggle for intimate renewal. Then he realizes that he cannot at first receive the sympathy of Jesus' spiritual family, but he does not feel like a failure. He observes the extent of his own errors, but he does not surrender to empty remorse. He undertakes with sacrifice the journey of his own renewal. In order to do so, he does not claim the cooperation of others, but he prepares to collaborate with others. He finds immense difficulties for the illumination of the soul. However, he does not despond within the struggle. According to the faithful words of the New Testament, he was flogged and imprisoned several times for the love with which he taught the truth, but in contrast, in Lycaonia and Macedonia, he was considered to be Mercury, incarnate and servant of the High Father. However, he does not feel overwhelmed by the flogging or confused by success. He tolerates assaults and praises as the righteous debtor, interested in redemption of his own accounts. The Good News also says that God wrought wonders through his hands. However, he himself claims to bring with him a thorn in the flesh, which compels him to live in permanent atonement. And while the body allows him, he bears witness to spiritual reality, combating ignorance and superstition, wickedness and pride, temptation and vanity. No easy gold, no privileges, no social goals, no political support. Paul of Tarsus and the loom that helped him to survive were, throughout the centuries, as perfect a symbol of personal influence and adversity, teaching us all, especially ourselves, incarnate and discarnate of all times, that we can ask for guidance, speak about guidance, examine systems of guidance, but above all, we need to be the guidance in our own selves.